Hello, hello, hello. Here we go, guys. Something a bit different today. I have opened up this flight to anyone who wants to come in. I have set everything to online. We're going to be doing a little flight. I don't think it's a very long flight. Obviously, with a Cessna, it will obviously take a bit longer. Right now, we have Mickey over there. You can see out the window. I think he's on parking stand 19 here at Karlovy Vary, which is in the west of the Czech Republic. You can think about Czech Republic as in Prague, right in the centre, the capital, and you've got Brno, which is the I would say the second biggest city over to the east, and Karlovy Vary, which is here, and it's actually a handcrafted airport in the simulator as well, which is pretty cool to see. The code for this, if anyone wants to come along and get involved in the flight, is Lima Kilo Victor. We've also got our pal, so we've got Mickey, fantastic, subscribe to the channel, and we've got our channel member Aviation over there as well. So yeah, it should be a nice flight. We're gonna bob over to Kebbley Airport. It's Lima Kilo Bravo, and that is on the outskirts of Prague city centre, so over to the east of Prague International Airport. We should actually transition over the airport as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if you are here and you are interested, we're on the West Europe server. Just make sure that your flight conditions are set to all players, and also fiddle about with the aircraft density and your graphic settings. Sometimes things don't appear, and obviously nameplates and obviously being in close proximity to the players as well does also help. You can't actually see on screen. I was actually telling you before, but we'll go back onto the screen here. So over there we've got Avison over there. Nice to see you guys. And then we've got Mickey as well, Mickey Aussie over to the right. My secondary camera is on. I will kind of turn it off and on as you go, because you can actually see the Pepsi, my drink of choice at the minute, just there. So we slide that out the way. You can actually see my setup a bit better. I still need things going on. I really would like some wood paneling around the back here, you know, across the wall. So yeah, that would be my sort of my next my next thing that I'm gonna bring into the setup is some nice wood paneling to go this back there. And to be honest with you, wires on you can't see them. The wires aren't the best, but there is some. Anyway, so we're going to be sent. We have got some kind of flight path, but these guys will be following on. I've got just a little basic sort of idea of where I'm going. Let's have a little look. So most likely won't be using any kind of autopilot. Up over the top here, right over the top of Prague Airport, and then over the north of Prague. We will probably do some circuits over there. I would like to natter on and show you the places I've been and landmarks and such, and then obviously approach into runway 06 into Kebbley. Just to the north of Kebbley, there's actually also Lima Kilo Lima Tango, which is I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It is it's just a grass strip. It's just grass strips, but quite a lot of concerts take place in this area. Not the last time I was in Prague, but one time when I was in Prague, we got off the metro and you could actually see the Rammstein stage being set up. And if you know Rammstein, the band, they do go all out with their setup of the stage. Let's just say that. Right, okie doke. Right, let's get that turned off for a second. Let's get the 172 powered up. We're using Echo 19's 172 sounds today for this. If Mickey and Avison are kind of watching, we won't bother with a Discord chat, but I will be meeting those guys on the apron. To be very, very honest, I might just glitch through the yeah, I might just do that. Let's get the beacon, those nav and strobe, fuel tank. Let's get this on, and let's get the fuel selector to center. I have taken the chocks and everything else off, so we shouldn't have any issues there, which is good. We 7 p.m. alarm going off there. Okie dokie, let's give it a tiny bit of throttle. Lovely sounds with the Echo 19 sound pack. Taxiway nav. I mean, this is probably the most I've gone into detail with this, actually. Let's get the fuel pump off. Perfect. Wave to Avison over there. Nice to see you, bud. Hey. We've got Mickey over there as well. Again, if you are going to join West Europe server, make sure all your settings are set up. If you join halfway through the flight, I mean, just join the chat and let me know. Avison, good to see you. Evening, mate. Yeah, perfect. Good to see you. Kev. See, do you know what, mate? There's always Avison. Now I've got a sort of a name to the name, if that makes sense. Good to see you, bud. Let's put the flaps up in a minute. I am just going to go onto the grass here, so ignore me. Oh, I'm not too sure what's going on here. We're getting pushed back a tiny bit. We're getting oh, that's better. We're out the way. Jesus, watch what you're doing, girl. Oh well, you're gonna get your head taken off. Let's add a notch of flaps. We've got a big old A320 British Airways on the ramp here. Not too sure what's going on there. The sounds of the Echo 19 pack are fantastic. I would recommend it. Not linked in the description at all today. A bit different. There's no kind of product placements, if you guess, or products being shown off today, but definitely recommend Echo 19's pack there. Good to see you, Mickey, there, mate. Good to see you, mate. Kevin's over there. Not too sure what he's doing. Hopefully he's coming to join us. QWERTY CZ in a massive big A320. Well, compared to ours. Compared to our little Cessnas. We're making good time. We've got Kevin over there. We've got Kev coming to join us. And I know I haven't shared the flight planner, but if we do any more of these community flights, then obviously we can look at sharing flight plans, and I know others do that, but we can definitely have a look at sharing flight plans and obviously do it a bit more. Mickey, how you doing? Good. Mickey, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. We're gonna head off now. Mickey, turn on your aircraft traffic in the graphics settings, mate. If you can still hear me. If you can hear me, Mickey, mate, go into your graphics settings and obviously go look down at the traffic, you know, the traffic settings, like density, set it to ultra. I couldn't see you before, but when I set that up, I had it all turned off. When I changed it, I could see you. I mean, I can't see Ava. I can see him now. We're all taxiing out, but yeah, I could see you. Golden Alex, I think you're already here, mate. I can see it on the screen. We're on West Europe. You're at the end of the runway that we're all taxiing down to, so looks like you're all here, mate. Just make sure if you want to see each other that you're that obviously your graphic settings, the things to do with traffic density, and set it to ultra, because if for some reason it makes a difference. But massive thank you to everyone who's getting involved with the community thing. It's probably been a bit last minute, not much in the way of planning, but it's the sort of the first one I've done properly with a flight. As I say, we're gonna bob over to the capital. We're gonna head over to Prague, and we're gonna go into Kebbley, which is also a museum, and I've been there in real life, which is fantastic. It's free as well. It's actually a free outdoor museum, ton of aircraft, so cool. Mickey, yeah, no, I know, for some reason I don't like the fact that you have to turn those on, because obviously then you start getting all the ground traffic, so obviously some can be glitched in there, you know. You can obviously, you can be parked up on a stand and be glitched in with one of the ground vehicles. I think Kev was before. God, this is a mighty runway, to be fair to them. I know you can fly to Brno from Stansted, or at least you were able to at one point. I don't know where they fly to here in Karlovy Vary. Very lovely village, town, city, whatever you like to call it. Not been here. Been to Pilsen, Brno, Pardubice. Been there. That's probably not the pronunciation. In fact, we always say to each other, me and my partner, my wife, that we should really know the Czech language inside out, but we don't, and I think that's just really embarrassing at this point. But it is what it is, isn't it? So we're going to make a right-hand turn out towards the Czech Republic, Prague, which is obviously the capital. I feel like the default view in the 172 is a bit low down, and I know you can change it like I'm doing now, but still, like, you can't you can make it higher in the cockpit, but that's probably a bit, yeah, that's probably better. So we will make a right-hand turn out over the lovely Czech countryside. There's the rest of our guys there. Got Golden Alex, we've got Kev, we've got Mickey who's still on the ground there. And we have QWERTY's CZ, which I'll be totally honest, guys. If QWERTY is part of our little group, then fair play, mate. I feel like the online, the multiplayer side of Flight Sim 2024 has just got a bit better, in my opinion. It used to take a long time to kind of... We still got our windows open as well. Getting a bit of it. I feel it's gone better. I think it feels like you can connect a lot easier and people start to appear a bit better. Golden Alex, got Kev there, and there's Mickey over there. We'll just take, as I say, we're kind of 180 right back towards the airport. And then, as I say, I'm not going to use any autopilot or anything. All hand flown. It's not a massive route, I don't think. Obviously, we are going the wrong way. It did want us to bob off over to the left, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I think Czech Republic got a world update at some point. I can't remember what world update it was, but certainly it's always looked beautiful anyway. We've got our guys over there. Let's do a little 180 so we can catch up to them, or they can catch up to us rather. And obviously this stream will kind of be a bit behind. And obviously what you're seeing on the screen here. Kev, Mickey, Golden, Alex, I am just purely doing this turn so you guys can get back in line, or at least with me. So yeah, try and I'll try and sort of slow down a bit. So if you guys want to just try and get up to, I don't know where Mickey's gone. It's over there. So we're heading in the right direction. As I say, it looks like a short flight. Let me just show you. It might be the perfectly timed flight in some respects. You know, with my live streams, I tend to keep it to the 2 hour, some instances 3 hour. I've been going up to the 3 hour mark recently. But mate, I can still see you. I was just trying to do a bit of a turn. I'll try and kind of bend me. Good to see you, Mac. Doing a bit of flying today. Doing a bit of flying. Be totally honest, I didn't really have anything else to show you guys, but a bit of flying's long overdue. So for the guys flying with me today, you've got Kev, Mickey and Alex. We're just gonna for you guys, I'm just kind of bending me line, as in I'm just trying to give you a bit of time to catch up, I guess. Good to see you, Mac, though, mate, in the stream. If you want to join in, obviously, by all means, we are only just north out of Karlovy Vary in the Czech Republic, so Lima, Kilo Victor. And we're heading over to Kebbley, which is the airport just on the perimeter of Prague. It's where they have their sort of private and Czech Air Force planes go out of mostly, but it also has a really cool outdoor museum, which I've been to, and I can certainly recommend it. Not just because it's free, but because it's pretty, you know, it's quite big, very interesting. Too lazy to fly today. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I will try and do more of these community flights, and obviously I'm very aware that I try to do community stuff related, and it's not always easy, because obviously the first port of call for me is getting obviously to showing you guys new products and new things and sharing some videos, like obviously the community screenshots and stuff. I haven't forgot about those. It's just not that easy to well, it is easy, it's just I'd rather the channel be showing you guys some nice new things and stuff like that, and every so often we can enjoy little community flights like this. Where's our guys here? There's Mickey, there's Kev there, and then we got Alex as well. In our formation of 172s over the Czech countryside, absolutely gorgeous. The reason why we're doing Czech is because I mean it's kind of our second home, I guess, here in the Practically Geek household, if you like. Was luckily enough, didn't think we would get back to Prague this year, but it turns out that we might even be able to go again, but we'll see. But since 2015 we've been going quite a few times. Apart from lockdown, that was the time where we didn't go the most, but even then I think we managed to go in 2021, I think, something like that. Just bought Atmos because of you. Because of me. I should get some kind of commission from Rex Simulation, shouldn't I? No, I'm only joking. But no, glad to hear it. I mean, I think Rex Atmos, especially Rex Atmos for 2024, was getting a bit of it had a bit of a bad start, didn't it? It had a bit of it was a bit all over the place, and I think after sort of more videos and more screenshots showing the differences came out, I think people started to see, yeah, you can make a difference. I'll still stand by it. Rex Atmos for 2020 was a bit more of a shock factor. So when you use Rex for 2020, it's got a bit more of a wow, oh my god, like it's a lot more, you know, the shock factor, or not the shock factor, I guess, but you know the difference, the way it changes Flight Sim 2020 compared to 2024. It's a lot bigger. I think that was part of the issue with 2024 version, was that people were expecting it to be like 2020, but it wasn't, because I think generally the visuals, the atmospherics, the clouds, just the overall color palette of 2024 greatly improved from 2020. So that'll be it. Tropical storm and Melda form today. Oh god. I'm in the American Champion Super Decathlon. Oh, okay, fair enough, mate. Because I don't think I have that, so you might still show us a Cessna. That's all it is, mate. Yeah, it definitely still has weaknesses. There's Kev and Mickey, and then Alex. As I say, for me, it still shows as a Cessna, unfortunately. So obviously, if anyone joins, or if you guys, Mickey and Kev, I don't know if you're still using 172s. I wanted to use the Ruby livery. The Ruby livery is so nice. It's like got this dirt on it, and it looks so authentic. But the legs come out the bottom for some reason. But yeah, I'm glad to have convinced you. But yeah, it does still have its weaknesses. There still needs to be dynamic presets. That you don't need to have multiple presets for multiple different weathers. There's quite a few bugs still present. So yeah, I understand that. In the background watching the stream, yeah, perfect. Good to see you, James, mate. Yeah, 172, perfect, guys. Well, let's have a little look and have a look, because this might be the night. This might be a nice, perfectly timed. Yeah, this might be a nice timed flight. This, because as I say, when we get over Prague, I do want to kind of give you my little tour, if you like. And if you don't want to hear the tour, then turn me down. Just watch it. But yeah. Might be able to get back there this year. We'll see. We'll see. I'll turn that down. I'm in the 152, but close enough. Oh, okay, perfect, mate. Here we go, guys. Off of that. As I say, if anyone else wants to join, absolutely welcome. We are north of Karlovy Vary, which is Lima Kilo Victor, we're heading east towards Prague, so we're heading towards Lima Kilo Bravo, which is Kebbley. I have the Freeware one installed. Big apologies to you guys, Mickey, and obviously Alex and Kev, because I should have mentioned that. It's not a massive thing. It's a Freeware one. It's 2020 compatible, but it seems to have worked on 2024. But there's no actual decent really payware. This is very outdated, to be fair. And I must admit, the Czech countryside over this location, I would say, is probably the most mellow. It's certainly not the view you get when you're on the train to Brno. And when we went on the train to Brno, it was absolutely smashing it down with snow. It was so cool. It was so, yeah, that wasn't a double-decker train, that one. I think we went on a double-decker train to Karlston Castle, which again was really cool. Really cool. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming in for the community flight. Again, I will try and make community flights a bit more regular and a bit more sort of planned out. Ah, Kev, perfect. See, great minds. Bit off the magenta line over here. Don't matter too much. As I say, I'm not using any autopilot for this flight. Might descend a bit, might get down a bit more. Where's our guys? Yeah, it might start descending, guys. So obviously, if you're watching live, I will make use of the voice chats as well, when possible. Lots and lots going on with the channel, guys. I'm looking at a little message here that's gonna be exciting. Should see a new product trailer on the channel within the next couple of weeks, which has been long overdue. Nice little trailer for you guys to enjoy for a new product, which, by the way, absolutely fantastic product. You guys will be excited for that one. If you weren't in the live stream the other day, having a look at the world update, I did announce sorry guys, one moment. Lucky it didn't come our way. So I'll interject I will cut myself off there, but we had the very rare visitor in real life to my local Liverpool airport in the UK. Echo Golf Papa. We had the Australian Air Force A330 in today. Very, very rare sight. Got a video of that and got some nice photos on my camera, so that was pretty cool. It has just departed now to Abu Dhabi, which it didn't come over our house, so fantastic. I didn't miss it. But yeah, that's because our moderator and a good friend of mine, Mike, is in the chat to let us know it has departed. Just a little question: are you using Floyd's just watching the stream at work? Yes, I am, and that's a very good spot. It's a very good spot. This is just a sample pack of Floyd's weathers, because he does the whole massive big pack for 2020, but the 2024, I think you have to buy off the marketplace. So you can do a sample pack, and this is the sample pack with about 5 or 6 in or something. But yeah, good spot. It is. I think this is a modified one though, so that's what it should look like. I think I've tinkered with it a bit. I am just going to make it a bit more lighter. Good spot though. So Mike, it departed over to the left over the Wirral, mate, so you probably wouldn't have caught it, if I'm going to be totally honest. You would have definitely heard it spooling up. Don't think you would have caught it overhead like. Yeah, well, a bit lower, guys. Got Alex, Kev and Mickey following me over to Kebbley, just east of Prague city centre. I would say northeast if we're going to split hairs. But yeah, on the last live stream, folks, I did announce briefly, because we were talking about the PlayStation 5, obviously Flight Sim 2024 coming to PlayStation 5, and obviously the biggest takeaway, or the biggest thing getting people excited about that, is obviously PlayStation VR 2. So you're going to have obviously PlayStation VR 2 owners and PS5 owners being able to utilize that with a free update in next year, which you guys are going to get such a fantastic simulator, and you're going to get a fantastic experience if you've got a PSVR 2 lying about there, because you're going to be able to experience this simulator in VR in a really good headset as well. PSVR 2 is pretty nice. We had a few little hiccups there, didn't we? Yeah, we need obviously Alex is in the super decathlon, so we're all in 172 or 152s. So Kev and Mickey, if you keep on going straight, Alex, you can follow me, mate. So Mickey and Kev, if you continue and going straight, we'll try and bend our flight and come round towards you, so don't follow us if you can hear me. We will meet you in the sky, don't worry. You guys continue to go straight, and we'll try and sort of maybe slow it down a bit as well. I think Mickey's doing that turn as well, isn't he? There's Kev over there. Let's get back on track. We are back on the magenta line. Yo, this default sober weather. This is Floyd's preset, mate. Floyd's Epic Cloud. So on 2024, there's a sample pack on flightsim.to, and you'll see it. Floyd's Epic Cloud. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little sample ones. He does sell them as well. for 2024. If you're using 2020, that you can get a massive big pack of his, unzip it and just copy them into your community folder. There we go. There's Alex up there. There's Kev down there, and Mickey's just further ahead now. There's Kev down there, I think in the 152. I think it's coming up as a 172, but I don't think why it should. But yeah, anyway, I keep on going off the topic. So on my World Update 20 live stream, we were talking about PS5, PSVR 2, and obviously the ins and outs of how that's all going to work out, and obviously me being able to do some PS5 content for the channel. But what I also dropped on that live stream was a lovely little announcement that I will be bringing regular VR content to the channel. As of right now, I'm still working on a couple of things, and obviously things still need to be arranged, but I will be implementing VR onto the channel in some capacity, and it will be a regular thing. So at least every month, every twice a month maybe, you will be getting to see the Flight Sim 2024 in VR. And as I say, that is in the works right now. I couldn't tell you when the first video is going to be out. Obviously that all depends on when I'm able to get the headset, and the first video will definitely be an unboxing to kind of introduce you to the headset, the particular headset that I'm hoping to get. But yeah, that's a thing, and that's going to be happening. We've got a pre-recorded video already scheduled for this Wednesday at 5 o'clock, guys. Have a little look at that. That's a nice little 15-minute video for you guys to grab yourself a hot drink and have a little watch, because that'll take you right back to when the channel started. But yeah, the video on Wednesday, yeah, that'll take you back. That's what I used to do with the channel when I first started doing the channel. So I think a lot of people would appreciate that video. At least I hope everyone likes it, because I spent some time on it. 15-minute videos take so long to do, especially if you take time to sort of you know edit them nicely and stuff, which I like to think I do. So where are we now, guys? We are still following the magenta line, and you know what? We are over halfway. Just fantastic. Good timekeeping. We will transition right over the airport, which, listen, probably won't happen ever, but we will have a little look at Prague Airport. I should have the Tailstrike Designs Prague Airport installed. Well, I hope I have. I would say that was slightly outdated now in terms of sort of the quality we're seeing from airport sceneries, but it's still fantastic. Really nicely done. I think I've got it installed. I hope I have anyway, because we will transition over the top of Prague Airport. But yeah, got so many things to come, guys. I'm hoping to bring you more unboxings and more use of sort of hardware. Definitely the video on Wednesday, definitely that one is on my agenda to keep that as a series. And when you see it, I've titled it in a way to imply that it's going to be a series of videos, and I want to keep up to date with that, because I know it's that particular topic of video is always appreciated, and people want to see that type of thing, which is great. And as I say, that's what the channel first started as, so it's all good. That stung stirs some memories. Mickey, you're out in front there, mate. Get yourself back in formation. In fact, where's Kev gone? Where's he gone? Oh no, there he is. There he is. But yeah, as I say, guys, loads to come. loads to come. I'm excited. As I say, Wednesday I want to keep doing those types of videos because, like I said, the channel was started and born with those types of videos. If you're on about the videos, mate, yeah, I mean, it's definitely the community are always interested to see that type of video and see what's new and stuff. So yeah, I would flick back on my library of videos and go back to like 2022, 2021, see what I was doing then. Mac, you're on about the memories, good ones, I hope. The good ones are the only ones I can remember. Fair enough. But the videos are also good as well. I hope you enjoy them. So we're sort of making our way quite rapidly over towards, which I think we're getting towards Prague Airport, which is yeah, you can see that off into the distance there. We've got Kev, we've got Mickey, and then behind us we do have Alex, who has just joined the Discord, so massive thank you, Alex, for that. Really appreciate it. And we also have some more online players over here, which I'm assuming these guys will be over the top of Prague Airport, or at least departing from Prague Airport, which, God, I feel like I've been so many times. It's just I just love being in this country, man. It's just it relaxes me. So it kind of, I'm sure there's people watching, or at least are going to be rewatching the stream, or if anyone's watching now, you have a holiday destination which you've obviously been to more than others. And granted, we've been to Prague a stupid amount of times, but you'll have a location that you like to go to, whether it still be in the UK. If you're from the UK, you go to more than once, twice. You know, you're there more, you know, every year or so, and it kind of relaxes you. That you sort of the calmness comes over you, and you feel just right, just really calm. That's what this country does to us. Really cool. How many times have you been to Prague? 2015 we first started going. I'm gonna say 25, something in the 20s, mate, something stupid. As I say, lockdown, I think 2 of the years in lockdown were the only times we didn't go, but we've been every year since. Did we go in 2024? We might not have been in 2024, actually. I don't think we went in 2024, but basically 2015 onwards we were there near enough every year, sometimes 3 times a year. The first, I think, between 2015 and 2020, the price for flights to hotel and just basically eating and going there was so low. It's gotten more expensive now. It's way more expensive now. It's still cheap. It's still cheap now. If you know where you're going and know how to, you know. What's special besides the calm? Just sort of the architecture, the calmness of the actual city itself, not just it being calm mentally. Just the city in general, the fact that it's so well looked after. It's a beautiful city. The whole country is as well. I would say to anyone looking to go to Prague, if you're there for a week or two, go to the train station and find some locations to go ride the tracks around the Czech Republic and see the countryside, and go to the other cities or towns, because they're just, if not, they're more beautiful. But we'll see as we go over. Prague has actually got the photogrammetry on it. Probably a bit better than some photogrammetry cities, but it has got photogrammetry. So we won't be landing at Prague Airport, but we can transition over quite low and we can have a little look. Yeah, Mac, I think just like it's just such a lovely, lovely city. Obviously, every city around the world's got sort of its bad areas, its bad points, but for me, it's just you kind of had to go there. I've heard a lot of people say the same thing about Prague, and it's, again, other cities as well. But as I say, we'll have a little few circuits around Prague itself. You can actually see the city. The airport for me is quite in a nice location. Where I'm sort of showing you here, that you can see the city just off into the distance there. Right now, Prague doesn't have a connection that takes you. I think there's buses and coaches you can get. The best way to do it and the cheapest way to do it is actually get yourself onto the bendy bus, the sort of the long bus. I think it used to be the 119 and it's changed now, but you get it to one of the metros, and then from there the metro takes you all the way to the city, and it's fantastic and it's so well priced. I think I do have it installed, the Tailstrike Designs Prague. Yeah, I do. Look at that, there she is. So we got Terminal 1 all the way around here, and then Terminal 2. Then we have the private terminal over here, and then this sort of the main runway is this one, the wider runway that's been closed for a while. I think it's reopened now, but that was getting resurfaced, and all the planes were using this one. And to see an A380 land at this runway, it's quite a narrow runway compared to the main one, as you can see. It's gorgeous, mate. Absolutely gorgeous. Prague is so fantastic. You can actually see it in the simulator, just how lovely it is as well. But as I say, there's the whole network, and again, just the whole transport system over in Europe as it is anyway. But the transport system in Prague's fantastic. There's usually the stand you're at when you get a sort of an EasyJet or Ryanair don't unfortunately have the luxury of using so we're just gonna bend our flight back over. I'll visit with my girlfriend when I go. Mate, travel on your own. Travel on your own. Go there on your own. You'll absolutely love it. Oh, and I've lost the camera position now. I had it all at a nice height. But yeah, Ryanair unfortunately have to use the remote gates. They can't use the jet bridges. Don't know why. They might not pay for them. But yeah, it's always nicer flying with EasyJet over to Prague for sure, because they get to go straight onto the jet bridges, and you don't need to get on a bus. So we've had to fly with Ryanair a few times, mostly from Liverpool, but Ryanair always dump the passengers over here. EasyJet go right to Terminal 1's first pier, Pier A, B. I don't know if that's C, but Terminal 2. We've landed at Terminal 2 once with Lufthansa when we had to do Lufthansa Manchester, Frankfurt, Prague, because there was no direct flights on the date we wanted to fly. But yeah, fantastic airport. Apart from the odd delay every so often, you actually just get your passport sorted, and then every gate has its security area, so you're actually your items are scanned at each gate, which I find is so much better than a dedicated security hall. But there's a lot of airports like that around Europe. Frankfurt's massive. I don't know how we even managed to navigate that, but Yeah, there's the Czech Airlines hangar there. Obviously, we don't have Czech Airlines anymore. I think it's Smart Wings now. And then Terminal 3, they class it as, but the private terminal. Lovely old style building, loads of hangars, got some helicopter aprons as well. You would generally leave the airport along this road here. On the, I think it's the 249 bus now. The 119 still runs, but the 249 will take you onto the outskirts here. This sort of park, there's like quite a lot of sort of cliff faces, and you can actually see them. It's quite nicely done. I think we are getting into the photogrammetry area now. Being in quite a few of the parks over in Prague, because there's quite many littering the city as well. We also will go over in terms of landmass, I believe it's the biggest in Europe or the world actually, the biggest football stadium, not by capacity but by land volume. Petron Hill with Petron Tower, which is the smaller replica of Eiffel Tower, which is what they say. Obviously, when we get over here, I will try and give you a bit of insight. But this is the road here that you will get the bus down to, and then around here is where you would get off the bus. It's the last stop, and get onto the metro. And the metro then takes you basically along the north of Prague, underneath, and then into the centre. Over here we got Sparta Prague football ground. Over here is Slava Prague's football ground. But yeah, just love it. My brother actually wants to go back. My brother actually wants to go here for his first time, and I think for his first flight in over 21 years. He really wants to go there. There's Mickey underneath us there. Where's our other guys? We got Kev and Alex following behind. So over to your right here is, as I say, I don't know if it's the biggest in the world, but certainly in Europe it has. I think it's got like 4 different football pitches or 6. We've actually been in this one, which is abandoned, but they just let you go in and have a little look and sit in the stands. You can get in there. This is a massive, just a massive football stadium, still in use. Underneath us, Petron Hill with, as I say, the Petron Tower, Prague Castle. Over to our left, Prague Castle. Being there, there's actually a Starbucks right on the top there. Gives you a sight. Basically, Prague is sort of, it's like in a valley that goes all the way around the Vltava. I should know. It's more the pronunciation for me. There's Sparta Prague's ground. Lovely little bakery / cafe called The Alchemist, just over there. The theatres behind us. There is Old Town Square with the Teen Church. If you ever seen the film XXX with Vin Diesel, the guy goes in there and down the corridor and then into there, and Rammstein are playing. This is Latny. That's the name of the other airport actually, Letny. But this is massive big park there. This is a fantastic park, looks right over the city. When you're on top of that, it's such a great view. To get that view, I just need to go back on the chairs. Over to the right here, you'll see our final destination, which is Kebbley, and this is Latany. I can't. Yeah. See, I should know this by now. But as I say, Mickey and Kev and Alex, we will do a few little laps over Prague, and I'll try and be a little tour guide. But basically, Prague is kind of like this valley, and if you go up one side, you're on a hillside looking down on the city. If you go up the other side of the river, you're on another hillside looking down. If you ever go and explore the parks. The parks are fantastic. Yeah, Metro Man. Yeah, but there'll be a way to pronounce it. And I've been to the city so much, been to this country so much, I should be able to pronounce them right. I should be able to talk Czech, but embarrassingly I don't, and I can't make any excuse for that. The TV tower with the crawling babies on the side, which are creepy. They were used to be in a park over this side of the river, but you might see them as we go past, climbing up the TV tower, the little babies. Thanks for visiting. I've been so many times. It's like we can freely navigate around there. And Kebbley, yes. So as I say, Latny, so you can get I think it's the yellow or the red line, the red metro or the yellow metro there. We got it all the way. And as I say at the start of the video, Rammstein were actually setting their stage up, their massive big pyrotechnic stage up in Latny or Lenani. It's not Latnani. It won't. No, I want to say Latny. Over here is there's a massive field with some like horses in. That is a lovely walk. There's so many parks down here. There's a train track that runs over a really old bridge, and there's just goats freely wandering around there. It's really nice. Out over to the right, we've got the many bridges. Obviously, Charles Bridge. It does have a proper name. This is Andel, massive big shopping centre there, and this is the tram and bus stops. This island here, we love to sit on this island. If you go over to the bridge, you can sit in it. The Royal Theatre there as well. Fantastic, really lovely too. It's a walking city. I wouldn't jump on a tram and just go around the city. If you need to go somewhere like Andel or around this area, I wouldn't just jump on a tram and be going around. Even over to Sparta Prague's ground, I wouldn't necessarily get a tram. It's a walking city. You have to experience it walking. Last time we came, we actually stayed down that road there. And we're heading over Petrin Hill. Now, there was a uphill tram. There is a name for it. Vernacular, I think is the way you pronounce it. But they've actually got rid of the old. You can actually see it underneath us here. Uphill tram all the way. If you buy a tram pass, you can actually get on that. It's valid on that as well. But they've changed the actual train, the train stock that runs up it. There's Mickey going across the river, the Vatolva, right over the Charles Bridge, which wouldn't be that empty at this time of day. Absolutely not. Old Town Square just over us there, below us now, with the teen church and the astronomical clock as well. And then we absolutely love this main train station. This park here, there is a restaurant called the Tavern on the corner here. Does the best burgers. Best burgers. So nice. It's like, oh, the best smash burgers you'll ever have. But as I say, you can walk through this park, lovely park, sit on here at dusk, and just the sunset over the park, over the city. This is our favourite area around here. So bloody nice. We sat in that park, I think, as well. And then this bridge, you can get on a train and go underneath here and then out towards the west of the Czech Republic. Over this way is Slava Prague's ground, and I always lose it. Always lose it. I think it's a bit more further out than I think. There's Kev and Alex, and Mickey's going across the river there. It's over here, and there's actually a hotel that is actually connected to the football ground as well. Where is? There it is, back over there. I love the bridges. Bridges are fantastic, mate, especially the Charles Bridge. It gets packed on that bridge. What time of year do you recommend to visit Prague? Anytime, honestly, because if you go in the winter, it looks beautiful. If it's snowing, I mean, sure, it gets cold, but honestly, I think we've only ever seen rainfall in Prague like 3 or 4 times. Like, really, like, not much in the terms of rain. October we went one year and it was blazing hot. I mean, if you go in the height of summer, July, August, September, it gets very hot in Prague, in Czech Republic in general. If you go towards December, January was the time where we saw the actual snow. Again, it's beautiful in the snow, as you can imagine. That's Slava Prague round. You can actually see the banners around it. Stayed in that hotel. Stayed in a fair few hotels, as you can imagine, but I'd recommend any time of year, to be honest with you, Mac. You won't disappoint. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you see a lot of rain, if you do end up going, don't blame me. But I'm saying from personal experience, we've never really ran into bad weather. Do you know? It's mad. Good to see you, Liam. Nice to see you, mate. But if you want the really good weather, just the normal summer months, to be honest with you, because it gets very warm. It gets very warm here. Just a beautiful, beautiful city. As I say, for us, it's the fact that it is sort of kind of in this valley. So if you go up this side, you can sit on the hillside and watch the city below. Up Petrin Hill, over here as well. I'm terrible with the pronunciations, man. But this is like a really sort of not steep. I guess it is. I mean, you can walk up the side of this on dedicated stairs and pathways, but again, the tram will take you over here and round. Some lovely places over here, cafes, and the park over this side is fantastic as well. Cold, rain, wind, snow, that's my thing. I mean, you more likely go there to just get a day like this, where it's like, even in the winter, where it's like just a nice, cold, crisp, clear day. What else have we got here? We shouldn't really like it because we don't like the sort of touristy places, but there's a place called James Dean, which is a very, very themed American diner, but it's so cool. It's not actually expensive. I wouldn't say it was a tourist trap at all. It's a very touristy place. The theatre down there is our breakfast place. It's a Cafe Louvre, where many famous faces once ate. Lovely breakfast in there. Lovely breakfast. Absolutely fantastic. And then you got all these spires, obviously, everywhere in Prague. City of the 1,000 or 100 spires, thousands, 100. It's got that nickname, but man, it's just all these orange brick roofs. So lovely. It's got its modern side, but I think they've done well to keep it, the old town. You've got the old side of the city over here still, and you will still see the odd modern building, but just behind us over here is more of the modern side, where you can see some of these sorts of skyscrapers, massive big malls and stuff like that. Over there is Prague Museum. Been in there a few times. Fantastic to walk around and explore, just find new things. Prague Zoo, massive big zoo, very, very nice price point. Whee! Kevin. There you go, there's some formation flying for you. Yeah, Prague Zoo, we have obviously our nearest big one is Chester Zoo over here, and it's about 40 odd quid to get in or something, maybe even more. I think Prague Zoo last time we went was so reasonably priced, and it's massive. The old town's pretty large, as I say. North over the bridges on these next to Petrin Hill, that's more of the old sign. We just more of the old side, just over Sparta Prague's ground there as well. And then underneath us, I think there's the park I mentioned, massive big park with a railway track just running through it as well. I think it's just here. This is Prague Zoo here. Yeah, it is. Prague Zoo just underneath us here. Couple of vineyards and stuff around the outskirts, but massive big zoo, really, really cool. So for our community flyers, what we will do is, guys, if you can still hear me on the live stream, if you follow me, we'll take a flight down to I don't know the name of the airfield. It's got a bit of photogrammetry spiking and trees in it, unfortunately, but it's actually a handcrafted. It's one of those sort of hidden, sort of detailed airports. It's a small little airfield, but if we take the river all the way along, we can definitely we can go there. It's very close, and then we can make our way to Kebbley, so we can make our way back. So we can head down the Vltava, which is the river running through Prague, all the way along, and we'll get to a lovely little airstrip. Let me just find out what the airstrip is called, because, as I say, it's one of those airstrips that it's got a nice bit of detail in it as well. It's possibly Lima Kilo Tango Charlie. I don't know the name of it, but that's where we'll be going, guys. We'll do a little touch and go maybe, and then head back to Kebbley, which is just over to our left, guys. If you want to have a look to your left, you'll see the concrete runway. But we could do sort of a low level. We can drop our altitude down a bit through the Vltava, down past Andel, along the railway tracks as well. It could be some of those, it could be some of those guys, yeah. You got shout out by airliners, did I? Oh, okay. I'll be honest, I wasn't really watching. What did they say? Was it something to do with the flight simming? Because obviously see, Manchester by Innie Build is not far off, and I believe they are going to include airliners live in the viewing park. I'm just curious to see how well they do the viewing park in terms of modelling it. It is lovely here, Liam, mate. I would definitely recommend it. I mean, we took the baby here at the start of the year, and it wasn't too bad. And then you can get the trams all the way along here. This, as I say, is a park. In this park here, there's a cave where it just goes completely black, and you can walk through it, and there's a really blue lagoon. In fact, let me see if we can find that blue lagoon, guys. It's like in this rock formation, and you can walk through it, and as I say, there's a cave, and you can come out the other end, and there's this really blue, whether it shows up on the simulator. Something about your VR and that. Oh, okay. They might have mentioned VR and then got onto the fact that I used to watch it loads on Airliners Live. I used to watch Airliners Live and have sort of it open. There we go. There's the blue lagoon. I used to have like Airliners Live multi-window in the VR and stuff. Just below me there's like you can't tell it there, but in real life that is just lovely clear water, and the cave just down there. But that's a massive park. You can just walk all the way through, and as I say, there's like goats and stuff on the side of the just out in the open freely. It's so cool. Really, really cool. We bend back round over to the Vltava river, and we can use it to navigate down towards, what did I say? Was it Lima Kilo Tango Charlie? Oh, Tokna. Yeah, it is Tokna. Yeah, whoever said that. It's a gorge, yeah. Yeah, Mickey, it was talking to me. Let me see where we are in terms of that. We might have even gone past it, to be honest. Did I go past it? No, it's off to the left now. It's off to the left. But the photogrammetry in this area is pretty cool as well. Can't fault it. It's quite an old photogrammetry zone as well. So yeah, this is Tokna. As I say, it's kind of it's got a bit of detail to it. Like, they are custom hangars, but they're not. It's not down as a custom. Over to our left now here. Mickey's already beaten us there, by the looks of it. And it's actually, to be fair, the photogrammetry coverage rather is pretty good, because it's still out here all the way along. Yeah, here it is now. Unfortunately, it has a really bad photogrammetry trees around this. That wasn't a bad approach. I thought I might have had to go over. I mean, I don't know why the hangars are right there at the edge of the runway. And there's also a Cessna Citation Latitude, I think, just sitting off with its landing gear broken. That wasn't bad. Hey, look at that, Alex, right down there. Spot on that, mate. Well done. Kevin, Mickey having a bit of it. We overshot it there a bit. Oh no, it's still going. It's a decent sized runway. It's just a shame that there's all these photogrammetry trees. Maybe you guys want to pop down and stretch your legs, and then we'll head to our final destination. Grab a coffee at the pilot's room. Use whatever way you like. Yeah, Mickey and Kev, get yourselves down. Get yourselves down if we'll have a bit of it. Yeah, so I don't think this is. It might actually be down as a handcrafted airport. Sorry, I'm not too sure. This might have been part of the. The world update for this area as well, so that's actually a phenom, isn't it? That wasn't a that's not a citation. That's it's a phenom, that, isn't it? Interesting. Oh, I'm still in my army gear. Ugh. Need to get out this army gear. Need to fix it. Yeah, that's a phenom. That's an Embraer. This is why I don't like turning on the traffic density on the ground, because you have to kind of do it. Nice little touchdown there by Kev. Here we go. Nice. Good to see you, bud. We should have emotes, shouldn't we? There you go. There's Alex there. Nice to see you, mate. There's Kev. I'm not too sure why it's showing Kevin a 172 even though he's in a 152, because obviously it's a standard plane for the simulator. It's not like I don't have it. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Don't know where Mickey's gone. He was over there, and now he's oh, there he is. He's over this side now. There he is. He's on the ground. Not too sure what was happening there. Oops, I flipped. Good to see you, mate. So, stretch your legs. Let's head to Kebbley then. Let's go back down the river. So we'll depart where Mickey is. Let Mickey go first if you wanted to get yourself up, mate. There we go. Shot of the guys there. Perfect, guys. Let's make our way out, and we'll do a left-hand turn back towards the river. Nice. So yeah, if you have been watching, or you're going to be re-watching, or you're still watching, please leave a like. YouTube have now introduced the hype button over in Europe now, so I have noticed the hype button appear. It kind of appears next to the comments or somewhere. I'm not too sure about desktop, but on mobile it's by the comments. So if you do see the hype button pop up any videos or live stream and it does become available, think about clicking that as well. Would appreciate it, but obviously leave a like. If you're really watching, leave a comment. If you're watching the live stream back on demand, obviously let me know if you've been to Prague, if you live in Prague, and please be nice about my pronunciation. I honest to God, I understand that I should really know the language by now. But yeah, I do apologise for that. I really should, because we've been going a lot, and obviously we say the basics when we're in restaurants and stuff. It's just be polite, but I think it's pretty embarrassed that we don't know it too well. But fantastic city. Can't wait to go back there, but I also can't wait to visit more cities. The only other sort of for us as a sort of a family, as a couple, we've been to Warsaw in Poland. Really enjoyed that. Warsaw is a bit more. It's got its old parts. So it's got like a mixture of old town and new town, and the new stuff is really modern. In fact, there was a moment, I've never been to America, but kind of what you see on sort of online and videos and television, there's a bit of Warsaw that kind of started to look like a really like downtown American city. It was pretty mad. But Warsaw was lovely. Really enjoyed the food there, and would love to get over to like Bucharest, Budapest, parts of Croatia as well, Dubrovnik, Zadar, quite a few of the European, further east. The further east. But yeah, really, really enjoy coming here. It's just, as I say, it's just familiar, and I think that's why I love it so much. There's obviously been so much, but even when we first went for the first sort of 2 years, 2015, 2016, you just got that sense of, yeah, we'll be back here again. And obviously right now we're at a point where we don't do any of the touristy things anymore. We've done all that. If we get to show it to my brother, then that'll be fantastic, and we will have to do some of the touristy bits, I'm sure. But absolutely love it here. Just lovely, especially if you're able to get up early and kind of get out before the rush. And I would say that was a massive tip for me. If you ever go to Prague, if you want to experience the Charles Bridge, which is the one that we're coming up to here, just where Mickey is, it's a very, very old bridge. Again, I possibly think this will be one of the oldest bridges in Europe, if not the oldest. This can be absolutely rammed with tourists. I would say get up 6-7 o'clock in the morning, especially on a summer's day, and you will not see any tourists at all. Prague Castle there. It just, you know, looking up at that when you're down on the streets, so lovely. And trams going all the way along here. Trams again, just the public transport anyway here is just fantastic. You can just navigate so well. And the biggest thing for me was the fact that in the UK, especially in Liverpool, if you buy what we call a day ticket for transport, then you get a bus ticket, which will get you not a day. If you buy it at 5 o'clock PM and use it from then, you only get till midnight. If you buy a ticket in Prague, you get the tram, you get the bus, you get the metro all in one price, and it actually lasts for 24 hours. So if I buy it at 5 PM one night, it goes all the way through to 5 PM the next day. It does not stop at midnight. We get absolutely hustled in the UK. We really do. We really do. Just so nice. I really love it. It's just one of those. Again, it's like I said before, walkable city where you don't need to jump on public transport. You can to get to certain places. What we like to do is jump on a tram, or at least we used to jump on a tram, get it all the way to the end, see where we end up, go into a park, get a drink, get some food. Fantastic. You can see runway 06, or at least the runway at Kebbley there as well, and Latny over here. As I say, I've got the Freeware version. I don't know if I've linked that in the description. I will do if you re-watch it at some point. But this does have an outdoor museum. So the guys who are flying with me today, massive thank you to Kev, Avison, Mickey, and Golden Alex, who again has jumped in with us today, and again part of the Discord family. Might do a couple of laps over here before actually landing. I think this is the sort of the main arena. I've not been over in this area of Prague at all. This is, I think it's the O2. I think they're O2. I'm pretty certain it is. I think that is their sort of main concert, you know, where the bigger acts play. Do a couple of laps, we'll take you over there as well, just over to Latny where the other airfield is. This airfield again, I have actually seen some private and Czech Air Force planes come from here. Mostly passenger and cargo ones as well. Oh, Tony, no way, mate. Yeah, that's another good point. Obviously, you can't mix and match multiplayers, can you? On different versions. It's a bit of a shame. And again, another little tip here is your, I think it's here. This is your metro station around this area, I believe. I think it's there. Yeah, I think it is. All the way from the centre of Prague. Walk along here and get into the Actually, that's it. That's it there. That's the metro station there. All the way along. Walk along and you can go into the lovely free. Well, it was free when we first went. The free aviation museum at Kebbley. It's so cool. Maybe next time, Tony, mate, and obviously you can just switch back to the older sim update at some point. I will try and do a lot more, mate. It's just in this instance, this Sunday was kind of a free Sunday in terms of what was getting shown, and there was nothing to report. No new add-ons that I could have featured. Gonna be loads more though, guys. Loads more pre-release video content, unboxings of different flight sim hardwares, just more sort of the older videos as well, guys. And I still will be providing trailers for products and cinematics every so often, but only when they're available to do so. I will be working on a new trailer in the next few weeks. Fantastic, by the way. I'm not going to tell you if it's an airport or an aircraft or whatever. Just stay tuned for it because it is very, very high quality. I've seen some things of it, and definitely an anticipated airport. It's done to an extra. I've just told you, haven't I? It's an airport. Fantastic. There you go. I'm just like Tom Holland, letting everything go, letting everything be spoiled. It's an airport, but it's a very, very high quality airport. Very high quality. So good. Like, I'm really excited to show that off. Very, very narrow turn into approach there, and the freeway is not too bad actually, to be fair. Really isn't. Oh, that's a very slow touchdown. Oh, it's gonna. No, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Followed in by Kev and Alex as well, guys, into our final destination. So we've done on quite a short flight, not a long flight by any means. We started at Karlovy Vary, which is again lovely. If you go to Czech Republic anyway, we haven't been there, but that is on our must. There's Alex going flying by, doing a little. Oh, he's touching down. It's quite a decent sized runway, to be fair, but I think this is created for some larger planes as well. As I say, the Czech Air Force do use this particular aerodrome. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for a highly anticipated airport trailer. I won't tell you what one it is. I'm good at that, but yeah, I wasn't going to tell you it was an airport, but it's an airport and it's very, very good. Can't wait to show you how detailed that airport is. There'll be more though, guys. I'm looking at doing, as I say, the video on. Oh, don't know what happened there. I apologise. I give it a bit. Give it too many beans there. But yeah, the video on Wednesday, I will be carrying on with them series of videos. I can't wait for you to see that one. Got to let you guys go. Thanks for the flight. See you soon. Looking forward to that airport. Mickey, thank you for coming, mate. You can see Mickey just over there, guys, and we'll say goodbye to him. Massive thank you to Mickey for coming in and joining this community flight. Really appreciate it, mate. Good to see you. There'll be more. There'll definitely be more. I've really enjoyed this. But yeah, he's parked up over there, and we'll say goodbye to Mickey for now. Got some lovely Soviet. This is the Freeware, as I say, so there's a bit of detail in this airport. Some lovely Soviet helicopters there. We'll make our way over to the hangars. But yeah, more. Listen, I always say, I'm gonna keep on saying it, guys. But yeah, more to come. Just if you are sort of watching any of my videos and you're on the fence whether to subscribe, please do subscribe. It is a lovely city, mate. Lovely surroundings as well. And I think the further east you go into Prague, I think you start getting maybe north actually, you start getting to more sort of mountainous and more hilly terrain. I'm going to have a look at that and see whether it's worth doing a flight over sort of towards those areas, because there is more sort of obviously Prague's got quite a difference in elevation, but certainly other places around Czech Republic have as well, and I'll have a little look at those at some other points. And there's actually, I can't remember the name, I apologise, but there's a place where there's a massive mountain with a hotel on the top of it, like a big like spike of a hotel, and it looks like something from like a Bond movie, like an evil layer. It's fantastic looking though. Got Kev and Alex just behind us, making our way over to the sort of the hangars here. And just gonna park up over here. I don't think the museum has been mapped. I don't think it's been sort of modelled with all the different planes in it. Yeah, guys, all I can ask is obviously you leave a like, you subscribe, you just have a look at some of the other pre-recorded videos I've got, maybe watch some of the other live streams and see what you think. If you feel like there's you know, you could take some time to subscribe and obviously tune into some more live streams. I really appreciate it. I am looking at way more content to be done, and for me the content I'm trying to do is different to others. Just want to keep the channel to where it's got its own little place, and it not many other people are doing, if at all, because obviously we've got our aircraft specialists, our content creators who are fantastic at looking at aircraft, and news creators who like to bring us daily, you know, almost daily news from the flight sim world. We've got some fantastic creators out there who do all that. I want to do something different and make sure that there's content on the channel that it's basically why you come here, really. But yeah, it's been fantastic. Lovely community flights. Really enjoyed it. I didn't think I wouldn't enjoy it. I just, you know, it's taken time to do it, and I think because this Sunday was sort of cleared up with nothing sort of in the way, it's been fantastic. I'm gonna stop here, guys. I'm gonna take my engine off as well, and still had all my lights on from before, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Fantastic stuff. There's Kev there. Engine shut down. Massive thanks to Kev and Alex and Mickey as well. If you do want to take part in future community flights, guys, I would recommend jumping onto my Discord. I do try and advertise it on all my social medias as well. I make sure that everything that I'm doing is advertised as well. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Well, I've contemplated it, Mac. I had a good few hours where I sat down with a hot drink, and just searched on, you know, whether I should dual stream and make it available. If I'm going to do anything, I think I'll try and make sure that the streams are dual streamed to both YouTube and Twitch, rather than jumping ship, or at least doing just on one. I'll see how it goes. I have got a Twitch channel. It is set up. I don't use it, so let's see how it goes. But for now, I think I'm not really breaking through YouTube sort of streams quite well in terms of viewers and stuff. Every so often, obviously, a particular live stream with particular content will do better than others, which, to be very honest, I am not at all bothered by. I enjoy doing these live streams for my own personal pleasure and development. I suffer greatly with my mental health. I suffer greatly with my mental health for particular times of not at particular times of the year, but particular years in the past 5 or 7 years. I'm not too bad now, but I think the power of live streaming, the confidence, like I was quite a confident person. A lot of my confidence went over the last couple of years, so doing these live streams has been not just a thing for you guys to sort of watch and find out about new things or just enjoy community flights like this. It's been for me to kind of build my confidence back up and yeah, just do a bit more on the channel, because I can't always create sort of videos. It doesn't work. But live streams help sometimes just to get the content on there, and if I can't do any pre-recorded stuff, especially if, for example, if a particular add-on is sent to me and it's arriving in a few days, I really don't have the opportunity to do that. My pre-recorded content is done on a kind of a basis of I have time to do it, and for example, the video on Wednesday, that has been stewing on sort of in the hard drive for a bit, then it went to the editing software, and then it sat for a bit, and now it's finally going to be out. So yeah, Alex, no worries, mate. Thanks for coming along, and Kev, mate, thank you so much for taking the time. And we will do it again, but I think in the next couple of weeks we're gonna have some more stuff from various developers. As I say, there is an airport trailer coming out on the channel at some point. I will be starting to work on that very soon. More unboxings, more chance to see my setup as it starts to build. As I say, I want to get some kind of wall panels, as you can see. If I think personally for me, my area here is actually not too bad. It's not the best. It can be better, and I just think these plain walls here would benefit from some of those. You know, everyone's got those wood panels or some kind of insulation panels, something, because it just needs that. And to be very, very honest, for me unboxing videos going forward, I do want this area to have a back to it, as in when the camera's facing the particular product, there is some kind of nice back to it. All right, yeah, you can obviously use green screen and superimpose thing, but I think that'll benefit. And obviously the area around me, to the back of me, this needs lighting, it needs more stuff on it, so there's room to improve, especially if I want to keep on doing the live streams. But yes, Mac, I will look into dual streaming. I know many people are doing it, and I think it might be good for the channel, but I think before I do that, I think it's just worth the YouTube live streams to continue on and being consistent, which they are doing. They're regular enough. They're happening a lot more than I thought they would. I thought I'd do it every Sunday and that's it, but it's happening more than I thought, so that's fantastic. But yeah, let's see what happens with the YouTube live streams first. They are regular enough. I'm happy to do them. It depends on what kind of performance hit, if any, how it all works out, basically. How my system and how my internet takes to doing it on both. So hopefully it works out. Bit of a shorter live stream today, I'll admit it. I thought it would take a tiny bit longer, and we even went over to another little airfield there. We had a few laps of the Prague city, and yeah, fantastic. There is Kev, and again, we need emotes. We need to be able to do like movements, like just a wave, or I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like, you think they would have done that? I'm pretty sure you can't you? Maybe you can't, I don't know, but they do definitely need some kind of interaction menu. Just a wave or a thumbs up or anything, like, you know, it'd just be so much cool. As you can see, guys, I have just uploaded the unboxing for the panels, the wing panels. The unboxing for the Ursa Minor joystick is here. I did do a short for the Rosefire panels. I potentially might be getting some more of these in different setups. I want to talk more about this thing, which you guys will know as a Stream Deck. This is quite handy if you are any kind of content creator, but it's very, very good for flight simming as well. Very, very good. So I will be doing stuff on that as well, because that seems like a good way to go as well. But yeah, guys, massive thank you to all the community members for getting involved today. I've got Kev here on screen, and Mikey, and obviously Golden Alex as well. But yeah, I will schedule the next live stream as soon as possible. The avatars are always changing appearances for others. See, the thing is, I haven't changed my stupid military gear. Am I still in military gear though, Kev? I did my avatar's in military gear just because of the Azure Poly 160 trailer that I did, and I didn't change him out of it. I need to change him back. In fact, I'll do that once we leave the stream. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks to our community members for joining me over the Czech countryside, and I really enjoyed being back over, even if it was virtual. Like I said, just keep an eye on the channel, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and get yourself onto Discord and on my social medias as well, because that really helps. I update it so much. The end of Logitech G Play Days is tomorrow, the 29th, so you've got one more day now, guys. No problem, Kev, really appreciate it, man. Glad you enjoyed it. I really need to do more in different places. To be honest with you, I might do Liverpool next, because I know I've flown over there before in some live streams or some videos, but I don't think I've done like a sort of a proper tour. So I might do something around the local area, see how it goes. That'd be quite cool, and then start looking elsewhere. But yeah, the end of Logitech G Play Days is tomorrow, guys. So I've been lucky enough to work for Logitech for the 2 weeks. They sent me this lovely Pro X2 Lightspeed, so I'm now fully wireless with my headset. Fantastic. This is also on sale. I think they've taken this down to $199 now, along with loads of other things. Linked in the description. That's why the Logitech overlays are here. Don't be surprised if the Logitech overlays disappear on the next live stream, as I say, because it is ending tomorrow. So if you are interested in any details, head in the description below. And yeah, guys, thanks for coming in. And I'm going to go and have a bit of a sit down. Changing my avatar's uniform. I'm going to go and sit down. I think I might just turn the computer off for the rest of the evening now, but I'll be hard at work on new content through this week. Look out for the Wednesday video as well, guys. I hope you enjoy that video. It did take me a bit of time to edit that up, but if you've been subscribed to the channel for a few years, you'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate it. It's going back to the way it was. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you again very soon.
Pickup zone in sight down. ATC requesting clearance for departure. Flight sim 24PR number 5909. Pickup zone in sight, guys.